Hello, my 4K friends. It's Mrs. Wixom again. We are going to work on our writing, and this week our letter is letter B. Last week you had letter A. Letter A has big line, little line across. This week we have letter B, and our handwriting friends are big line, and then we have little curve. We use big line, little curve, and these little curves like to hug that big line so they're nice and close to make our letter B. So up here I can see it shows me I use big line, little curve, and did you notice when Mrs. Wixom writes her letter B, I always start my letter at the top. So whenever you are practicing writing your letters, I want you to always start your letters at the top. Let's say it together one more time. We start at the top and we write big line, little curve. Those little curves like to hug the big line, friend. And with your alphabet book, your page looks like this for letter B. And take a look nice and close to my letter B so you can see you have a little spot that tells you to write your name. So whenever we write our name, we still start our letters at the top. Write what you know, or you can ask an adult to help you. Try your best. I know how to write my name, so I am going to start my letters at the top and write my name. And then it is your job to practice writing your big letter B. And when you write your letter B, we say big line, little curve. You're tracing these letter B's. Again, big line, little curve. Start your letters at the top. Again, big line, little curve. Big line, little curve. Now, you can try and write that big B on these lines all by yourself. This top line tells you we need to start our letter at the top. And this bottom line tells you that's where you stop. Let's try it together. We write, start at the top, big line, little curve. Do it again. Big line, little curve. One more time, my friends. Big line, little curve. And then after you write your big B, you are going to trace and color your big B in these bubble letters. I call them bubble letters because those bubbles need to be filled in. So I will write again, big line, little curve. You fill in with the color. Fill in those bubbles. Big line, little curve. Again, big line, little curve. One more time. Big line, little curve. After you are filling in those bubble letters, it's your job to look in this rectangle for all of those big line, little curve B letters. When you find, like a detective, you find those letters, you circle them so I know you know what our B looks like. A circle is round all the way around. Try to circle your B's. Circle your B. After you circle your B, look down at the bottom and your directions tell us to color the pictures that start with the B sound. And our B sound says B. Watch my mouth. My B sound says B. My lips are together. And I know that a bird starts with a B sound. Does a bear say b? Yes, it does. Does my backpack say b? Yes, it does. So all of our pictures start with the B sound. So you will go and color your pictures that say the B sound. I have a bird, a bear, using my almost kindergarten coloring to stay in those lines, and a backpack. I remember my B sound when I sing this song. I will show you first and then you can try it. I have a bat, a pretend bat. Use your imagination. I hold my bat and I sing, bring my bat and bring my ball, and I'm swinging the ball with my pretend bat. Bring your bat and bring your ball, bring my bat and bring my ball to the park to play, and I hit that ball out of the park, try to hit the home run. Let's try again. Bring your bat and bring your ball, bring your bat and bring your ball to the park to play. Hit that ball out of the park. And you friends are hitting your ball out of the park when you practice writing your letter B's with big line, little curve, start at the top. And after you do your alphabet book, your alphabet page with letter B, you are going to be the illustrator and the author again of your picture story and journal. So last week we did our letter A. We wrote our A. We drew an A picture, and then we wrote the picture's word. We had A for apple. I drew the apple. This week you can flip it over and start a new page for our new letter B. So you will start by writing your letter B that we just practiced in our alphabet book. The blue line tells us where to start at the top. The red line tells us that's where to stop. So let's say it together. We start at the top and I write big line, little curve, big line, little curve. Try your very best to write big line, little curve. Try to fit as many as you can. How many times can you write that big letter B with that big line, little curve? Once you fill up your whole line with all of those letter B's, you are going to draw a picture because you're an author and an illustrator who makes the pictures. That picture will be of something that says B at the beginning. Let's take a look at some things that start with letter B. Just like in our song, we have a ball starts with letter B. Look, a bear starts with B. A boat starts with B. A banana. Oh, Finley, Luke, my son, loves bananas. Starts with B. And we have a bell that starts with B. You can choose which B picture you would like to write and draw. Mrs. Wixom is going to draw a ball. And what color is my ball? An illustrator needs to make the pictures match the words and make the pictures look as real as you can. So this real life ball is orange. So my ball in my story picture journal will be orange. What shape is my ball? My ball is a circle. So I will color in my circle ball. I'm an illustrator. And then I need to write the word that matches my picture. That's what an illustrator and an author does. So here's my ball. I need to write the word ball. And my ball, we know, starts with the letter B. So I will start at the top and write big line, little curve, little curve. And then there is an A, and I know how to write an A because we worked on that last time. I write a big line, little line across. And ball is spelled B-A-L-L. Now I have the word ball. The author writes the word, and then the illustrator has the pictures, and you are an author and an illustrator today. Keep practicing those letter B's before you draw your picture, then write the word that matches your picture. When you're all done, my friends, kiss your brain. Do it again. I am so proud of all of your hard work, my friends.